My Choose Your Own Adventure assignment summarizes Chapter 4.3, The Performers in Oedipus Rex. Greek performers can be divided into 4 all-male categories: the actors, the chorus, the supernumeres, and the musicians. All speaking parts were played by 3 main actors. The supernumeres were extras with no speaking role. Choruses were assigned 11 months prior to the play, and the preparation was strict. Diets and exercises were very controlled. The chorus was composed usually of around 15 men. The chorus had intense singing and dancing training because they usually performed in unison wearing matching costumes. The chorus leader sometimes had solo lines but was responded to by the rest of the chorus. The chorus served several functions in Greek drama. It formed a collective character who expressed opinions, gave advice, and occasionally threatened to interfere in the action. It often seemed to express the author's point of view and establish a standard against the actions of the characters could be judged. It frequently served as the ideal spectator, reacting to events and characters as the author would like the audience to react. It helped establish the mood and heighten dramatic effects, and it added color, movement, and spectacle as it sang and danced the choral interludes. All of the actors wore masks during the performances. Unfortunately, due to the perishable material they're made of, none of the originals survived to present day. Luckily, though, stone carvings provide a glimpse as to what the masks may have looked like. The use of masks helped with the rapid role change done by the 3 main actors. They helped the male performers more closely embody the look of females. They helped the actors to portray different ages, and they helped capture and emphasize the essential qualities of the character. The main instrument in Greek tragedies was the flute player. With a clapper on his sandal to keep time, he stayed on stage throughout. He was also thought to have composed all music. A prize was offered for the best actor at each festival, but only the leading actor was eligible to win. Once a play was selected by the main government officials to be performed at the festival, they were assigned a choragus. A choragus was a wealthy citizen who helped finance the training and costuming of the chorus. Once the play was ready to be performed, it usually began at dusk. The audience sat in the theatron, and the play was seen down below. It is thought that Greek performances lasted hours and resembled a mixture of modern-day religious festivals and athletic events because while fights were punishable by death, the audience often got noisy in their expression toward the performers. Overall, though, the simple truth about Greek theater, and really any performance, is that what any group accepts as effective theatrical performance depends greatly on the group's familiarity with and acceptance of a particular set of conventions and upon the skill at which those conventions are handled. A popular Greek play that is still very popular today is Oedipus Rex. The play was very complex, as it often jumped backward and forward in time. It is split into the typical prologue and 5 scenes separated by choral passages. The prologue begins with the question of who murders Laius. Oedipus promises to find and punish the murderer. Scene 1 shows us that Oedipus Rex curses the murderer, and we see him become irate when Tiresias, the seer, who doesn't give Oedipus any information, but eventually reminds Oedipus of the oracle's riddle of "You will kill your father and marry your mother." In scene 2, Oedipus wishes to be put at ease by his wife Jocasta because he knows that she believes the prophecy she was told of her son killing her husband never came true because her son had died. Unfortunately, though, this only distresses Oedipus more because he knows he killed someone that fits the description of Laius before this story even began. Unfortunately, scene 3 just brings more bad news when Oedipus finds out his father, or really the man that raised him, is dead, and the man and woman who raised him are not actually his real parents. In scene 4, the progression is rapid, and we learn that Oedipus is the son of Laius and Jocasta, thus his oracle has been fulfilled. In scene 5, Oedipus blinds himself after Jocasta kills herself. His act of blinding himself is not actually shown on stage, though, and it's depicted by a messenger scene, which was common for Greek plays because they often did not depict violence on stage. But if that was all too wordy, here's a cartoon to sum it all up. Part of what makes Oedipus Rex so powerful is that people of all ages understand the sin of murder and incest. Oedipus Rex implies the simple truth that humans must submit to fate, and that in struggling to avoid it, they only become more entangled.